Hey, what's up, dads? Attorney Bobby Buchanan in Chicago. JointCustodyAdvocates.com is the website. I represent dads who are going through difficult custody situations. Recently, I put up a post on a Facebook group that is for fathers going through tough custody situations. And I asked, what was the moment at which you realized that you needed to have a lawyer and that you couldn't figure this out on your own or it wasn't a good idea? And a lot of them said when it was too late, or some variation of that. The reason that is because a custody case can start with a bang by either side. And if you're caught on your heels because the mother of your children goes into court and gets a court order saying that you got to get out of the house, that you can't see your kids, that you're a threat to your children or anything like that, and if you don't have a lawyer lined up to go, you could be fighting tooth and nail just to have supervised visitation with your kids and all your contact being completely cut off. Whereas on the other side, if you have a lawyer and you initiate a case before any of this happens and you go into court and you say, I just want to have my due rights, what I'm entitled to, and you start a process in a more controlled fashion, if the mother of your children does try to come into court with some grandiose story of, made up facts, you're going to be so much more prepared. Your lawyer is going to be so much more prepared to be able to put all of that to bed, to be able to say to the judge, listen, judge, we know this isn't true because of X, Y, and Z. And on the flip side, mom is actually the one that's causing the problem here. Whereas if you don't have a lawyer and mom comes and makes up some sort of story like that, you're going to try to explain yourself with the judge. The judge most likely isn't going to hear it. They're going to not allow you to put on the evidence that you want to put on. And before you know it, you're only allowed to see your kids in the presence of somebody else. You are ordered to go to anger management class. You're seeing your kids like 1 hour a week in a facility that you might have to pay for. And it could have been so much different if you had just been a little bit more proactive in the beginning. And not to be proactive in a sense of making things really contested, but just to control how things are going to progress in your custody case. Let me know if this is something that resonates with you, if you want to know kind of more information about the different options of how you can start a custody case, or what you might be able to do if you are caught on your heels because the mother of your children came into court in this sort of nuclear type of fashion. Happy to chat more. There's a messaging button below. That's a way to reach my firm, but I'll talk to you guys soon.